If you work in quality control at a candy factory, you know strict safety regulations come with the job. It's why you partner with Grainger. Grainger helps you find the high-quality and compliant products your business needs to inspect, detect, and help correct issues. And the sweetest part is, everyone gets a product that's as safe to eat as it is delicious. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Every team, every topic, everywhere. This is Believe.
What's up, family? Jared the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Let the King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to the Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.
What's up, good people? BetOnline is your number one source for all your betting needs. The latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use your promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, where the game starts.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
Yes, BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV, covering content and hot topics from A to Z, sports, music, society and culture, movie reviews, you name it, we have it. Check it out on bs3network.com or check us out on Roku, BS3 TV on Roku, as well as check out your favorite podcast on all podcast platforms or Spreaker.com/BS3 Network.
You are now tuned to BS3 Network.
Back on the Bossman Show, friend of the show, Miami Red Hawks coach Travis Steele on the Bossman Show. You see him in the background there. Coach, you're looking good, man. Good to talk to you, man.
Hey, it's great being on the show. I really appreciate it. Huge fan, obviously, of yours and what you do. So just honored to be on here.
No doubt. We'll tell you in advance, man. Happy birthday to you in advance, Coach. Those coming up here, so happy birthday to you in advance, man.
I love it. We're excited to get this season rolling, man. I'm really excited about our group, and our guys have worked really hard this summer, and I'm excited to see showcase what we have this upcoming season.
And Coach Steele, what's cool about your roster is you have a lot of y'all young guys you can develop. So how fun is that, man? Have these young men in your roster, these freshmen, sophomores, you can develop and mold with your vets around them to help them learn about D1 basketball, becoming a better player, and showing them some pointers that you are talking about in practice and in film sessions.
Yeah, we got an interesting group, like you said, JR. We got, a group of young guys. We got 5 freshmen. We got 2 sophomores. So 7 of our guys on our roster are underclassmen. And then we got some transfers as well to kind of like guy like Darwishi Hunter's played a ton of college basketball. Guy like Bryce Boltman's played a ton. Brad Dean. And those guys have really done a nice job of leading those young guys, showing them how we do things here at Miami. And our young guys, listen, it's funny when freshmen become sophomores like Ryan Mabry and Jaquel Morris have, man, it's like night and day from last year. Just how much better they've gotten. And that's the thing that we take a lot of pride in, is the development piece. And I always tell our guys, like, I'm obsessed with trajectory and not necessarily the result. Can we have that growth mindset and just continue to get better every single day as a player, individually and as a team? And I think our guys have really bought into that.
100%. And I feel like back when you and I played, we didn't have the summertime. But think about how crucial the summertime is now with the way the college basketball world is now. And having those young guys, let's get them on campus in June there and see what you have, get them immersed in your system, and get them getting better earlier. Because this is bad. We go now these days in October, trying to get ready for November 6th. That'd be crazy.
It's hard, like you said, and college basketball is older than ever, right? With all the portal, I feel like a lot of high school or young men that are coming out of high school are getting recruited less and less. And to be able to utilize and take advantage of that summer, we get 8 weeks in the summer to train our guys, so they get to start to, used to the grind, embracing the process, get them stronger, get them, so they can start learning terminology, how we play. It's a lot, as you said, like in college basketball. And so that summer, those 8 weeks are critically important for us to kind of set in stone what our identity is as a team and get that base down, which we were able to do this summer.
100%. And Coach, who are some guys you want to highlight, for the listeners here, who got better in your mind over those 8 weeks? I know it's very important, 8 weeks. So who in your mind you think really want to stand out? Who really got better for you want to highlight for our listeners today?
Yeah, I think Jaquel Morris, who's now a sophomore, he played last year. He was in the rotation. He was our backup big man. He has taken an enormous step forward. He's just stronger. He's more athletic. He's more skilled. He's playing harder. The game's slower for him. I think he could be a double machine and gives us a great rim protector as well that we didn't really have last year. I thought he had a great summer. I thought Ryan Mabry, who was on the all-rookie team last year in the MAC, has taken another big step forward with his body, his game, off the dribbles a lot better. A guy like even our freshman, a guy like Reese Potter, from when he first got here till now, man, he's a 7-footer. He gives us great size and skill, but man, I thought he made tremendous growth this summer, from the beginning of June to the beginning of August. So I thought our guys, like I said, they all got better. I thought those were 3 of the guys that probably took the biggest jumps this summer, though.
100%. And going to talk about the trip to Puerto Rico, I think it's really cool with being going into your second year to be able to, with your freshman class as well, to take them to Puerto Rico and take them out of the country, get that experience to bond together. When you're out on a foreign trip, it's just you guys. So he's got a bond one way or another. Talk about that piece of it and get to kind of see what you have on the court as well.
Yeah, those foreign trips are awesome. Like you said, it gives you a chance to really build that team camaraderie and develop relationships that are deep and meaningful. I think that's the biggest thing that it does. And then the second thing it does, it allows us to see a little bit of what we got, right? And we get to play 3 games. We got to play 3 games against professional teams down there. And it gave our guys, especially because we have so many new guys, so we have 8 new players, an ability to kind of get an idea of how we want to play. Like I said, the terminology piece, how we practice, how we warm up going into games, all the little things that you take for granted, how we huddle up in timeouts. Like, our guys have an idea how to do all that, which will give us a great head start going into the fall here.
And Coach, you know what's funny? Fans don't understand when you go to different teams. Terminology is very, very key, because what you might call a dig or a smash or a hedge or something different in your skills. So it's like learning the French to English or Spanish to English. Fans don't understand it's basketball, yes, but there's how things are classified in terms, very important to each schemes. And if you're thinking like, in my old school it was this scheme, but no, it's this. Learning that piece, so probably all the fans realize that little nuance of basketball, that yes, it's basketball, but how it's classified, how it's termed, is very important.
Yeah, we all want to speak the same language. And to your point, what I may call a certain action smash, well, maybe another team that they played for called it Spain, right, or whatever. And and getting everybody speaking the same language, having that consistency is incredibly important to develop in our system.
No doubt. And let me ask you this, Coach Steele, like for you, going into year two, how have you seen this program grow in your mind? You take over a new job, you kind of first time kind of fill everything out. So how was it for you as seeing the program grow and as you set your foundation even more going in this second year of being a Miami Redhawks head coach?
Yeah, I think number one, just getting our identity and who we are, how we want to play, what we stand for. Really getting that base. I think that's what every great program has. And I think our base is a lot stronger than it was a year ago. And our guys have that understanding of what that identity is. And then we've been able to recruit to it. So I think that always helps because once you have an identity, then you're able to recruit to it because there's so many talented players out there across the country. When you have an identity, that kind of narrows things down for you a little bit. And so I think we got guys that really fit us and fit how we want to play. I love our talent level. We may be young in some spots, but man, they're really talented. They'll get a lot better as the year goes on.
Let me ask you now, as you prepare for the season here, November 6th coming up here really soon, how have practices been going for you guys? How's competition been for you guys? I need to compete for minutes and playing time. How fun is it seeing these guys compete like crazy, knowing that, hey, game time is less than a month away?
Yeah, to your point, man, there's only 200 minutes in the game of basketball, and there's only one ball. So I tell everybody, we usually have guys do the exercise. How many minutes we go around? How many minutes do you guys all think you're going to play? And then I add up the total amount of minutes, and it's like 400 minutes. And I said, fellas, like there's only 5 positions on the floor for 40 minutes. That's 200 minutes. So you're not playing that much. So, we try to make it really competitive. We do what we call the Miami way, and we track everything in practice and live play, turnovers, made shots, missed shots, rebounds, deflections, taking charges, drawing fouls. And it gives us an equation at the end of the week of who the practice player of the week is. And practice is everything for us here. And it creates a lot of competition, makes it fun. And our guys know exactly where they stand every single day. And they're trying to get what we call the black and gold jersey, which signifies that they're the best. They were the best player the previous week. And so far, we've had Bryce Boltman's won the first two jerseys. He won 2 in a row here. So I know some of these other guys are trying to knock him off right now, and they're nipping at his heels right now. So it's been good, man. Guys are going hard. They're competing. Iron sharpens iron. That's part of the process.
No doubt, man. Coach, I know at one point they'll be happy if you do your close screen with this thing of seeing each other.
Oh, man, play against somebody else, right? They're just tired of playing against each other, man. See somebody else.
Yes, I saw some back till we get to a close screen, which thank God somebody else finally. I remember those days, man. It's like, I just want to get to play somebody else. Yes, let's do it.
These are the dog days of training camp. I call this time of the year, man, it's training camp days. So they're excited to get some of these scrimmages going against other teams.
No doubt, man. And for you, man, how cool is it, man, going to the MAC through his first time through the MAC here this last season as the Miami head coach? When you make these phone calls to recruits, man, and transfer, seeing what you've built at Xavier all those years, what you're doing now, man, how cool is it to be a part of a conference like the MAC? It's just so fun to watch. I feel like people should really get tuned into the MAC more because it's some great ball and great coaching going on in your conference, man.
Yeah, it's a great league, man. Some terrific coaches, terrific players, great programs. You look at the Kent States, the Akrons, the Toledos, the Ohios, and how consistent that they've been for a long time. And the other teams are good though too. I mean, every team has those guards, man. I would tell you this: going from Big East to MAC, the guard level is the exact same. I don't think there's any difference. The size and length around the rim may be a little bit different on the wing and up front, but man, the guard play is ridiculous. Guys can just go get buckets and score and tough and guard. Every night's hard. There's a lot of parity in our league. Every team's well coached. I was really impressed going through last season. And I'll be honest, I thought Toledo was an NCAA tournament caliber team. I thought Akron was. I thought Ball State was. And obviously Kent State got the berth. They won the MAC tournament. Shoot, man, it was a really, really good league last year. And I would expect the league to be just as good this year, if not better.
And no doubt, you've added this new Sun Belt challenge now you all have now with the MAC Sun Belts. Talk about that. I think it's interesting to see how it's going to go, man, with you all playing them guys now. You're going to take the state, my buddy TJ down there. So talk about that, man, in the MAC Sun Belt Challenge, man.
Yeah, I'm excited. Sun Belt's got a really good league. They're doing really well. A lot of those teams are, and it's good. It helps scheduling too. You know, it's like, man, number one, it's kind of makes it competitive between the MAC and Sun Belt, which is kind of cool. You're a part of something that we're all working towards together. Our league is, but it also helps scheduling. And scheduling's hard. People don't want to play each other, and it allows us to get 2 games a year, man. We have to go on the road later on in the season, but in November we get a chance to have Texas State. You know, the only game I might be cheering for the other team, just so we know it, my guy Jonas Hayes.
No doubt.
We work together at Xavier, man. Like, it's my guy down at Georgia State. As long as he's not playing against me, I'm cheering for him. So if he's not playing my brother's the head coach at Akron. But like, if he's not playing, then I'm gonna cheer for my man Jonas. Jonas is like a brother to me. So, but it's a great alliance that we have between us and the Sun Belt.
Yeah, I'll see him on the 6th. I'll be at his game at Belmont on the 6th, actually.
Yeah,
so I'll be there to see him at Belmont. So I told him, I said, I can't promise, but I'll be at Belmont. So I'll be at Belmont. I promise you that, man. I said the Hawks come first, Jonas, but I'll be at Belmont off that day.
I love it.
Yes, your schedule, like I said, I know it's hard, man, because like I said, you got quality matches on your schedule, but I can only imagine trying to, you gotta find the right day that they want to play you, projecting who you're gonna have, who they gonna have. So many factors go into it. People don't understand it. It's crazy, man. But like, you did a good job getting your guys a fair schedule. I know it's probably hard and months to do. It's a great schedule you have. It's cool playing at Ohio State or Columbus.
Yeah, I'm excited about this. It's going to be very challenging. We're going to be really young in the non-conference here. Obviously, we're going to be playing several freshmen. But I'm excited. That allows for growth. And, you know, we're going to play at Ohio State. We're going to play at Davidson. We're going to play at St. Bonaventure. We got Vermont here. We're at Wright State. We have at Marshall. Eastern Illinois will be here. Coppin State will be here. Texas State. We're at Evansville. So it's a challenging schedule. And we'll see different styles of play that'll really prepare us for the MAC, which we want to do, see varying styles. Because my goal is to win the MAC championship. We want to give ourselves to win get a shot to win that. So that your non-conference has to prepare you to be put in that position, right? And so we got to challenge ourselves, man. Getting like Vermont. I mean, I saw a stat where they've won like 87% of their games last decade or something like that. That's a great game for us. And we'll have to return there next year. But it's a great series. I mean, we're getting a great brand in here and a great program. And Wright State's another one, man. It's a local. We're 45 minutes away. They'll be picked to win more than likely the Horizon League. And we got to go there this year. It's a great series for us. So it just makes a lot of sense. And scheduling can be hard at times, but we're very fortunate that we were able to put together a schedule that we did.
No doubt, because John Becker has been there for years at Vermont, America East, and also Matt Langle at Colgate in the Pitcher League. Like those,
yes.
I know Matt Langle's told me personally it's hard to. Nobody wants to answer my phone call. I know he's too good, but it's like, but those guys have been for years in the Pitcher League and the America East, just winning constantly in the tournament or the finals of the championships.
And you make the point right there. It's like, if we want to be those teams, because this was a rebuild, Miami, when I took it over, a complete rebuild. But if we want to be those teams, be as successful as like the Vermonts and the Colgates have had, then we got to play them. We got to play those teams. We can't be afraid. The Belmonts of the world. You mentioned Belmont earlier. We got to play really good brands and good programs, and that will help us grow.
No doubt. Well, Coach Steele, you know I'm in your corner, man. I love talking to you, and I hope to talk to you in March, man, when you're going to the big day. That's what I want to happen. We talking in March after you win that match championship with Cleveland, man. That's what I want to do. I'm claim it now, man. Please,
I love it.
Win it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Speak it into existence, baby. Speak it into existence. I love it.
Yes, sir. Well, Coach, good talk as always, buddy. And I'll see you soon, man. I'll tell Jonas I had you on the show. Get him all riled up a little today, too. I had the board on the show today, Jonas.
Please do. Please do.
I sure will, Coach. I'll see you soon, buddy. Be safe, man.
All right. We'll see you. Thank you.
Anytime, buddy.
BS3 Network. Changing the way you watch TV.
Yes, BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV, covering content and hot topics from A to Z, sports, music, society and culture, movie reviews, you name it, we have it. Check it out on bs3network.com or check us out on Roku, BS3 TV on Roku, as well as check out your favorite podcast on all podcast platforms or Spreaker.com/BS3 Network.
You are now tuned to BS3 Network.
What's up, good people? Bet Online is your number one source for all your betting needs. The latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. Bet Online continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use your promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet Online, where the game starts. What's up, family? Jared the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Check The King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to The Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger. Because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.